Hi, I'm Ian from LiveONETV here in New York, and we're talking today about the 2025 mayoral election in New York City, which is coming up in 11 months. There are already 30 candidates who have entered the race, and many of them have criminal backgrounds, including the sitting mayor, who was charged and indicted just a couple of months ago for serious campaign finance violations, as well as getting upgrades on airplanes and in hotels. Those are some of the lighter charges, though, compared to the more serious pieces in the indictment. Some people say that Adams may switch over from being a Democrat to a Republican, and he has gotten a bit of favor from Donald Trump, who's been asked whether he would give the sitting mayor a pardon. Rudy Giuliani is apparently exploring whether he will enter the race. The former mayor of New York City was charged, indicted, and convicted in a defamation lawsuit, which has apparently bankrupted Giuliani, who recently was ordered by the court to sell off some of his assets, which even included a ring, a New York Yankees World Series championship ring. Former disgraced Governor Andrew Cuomo was the governor during the COVID-19 pandemic. He also had to resign after sexual allegations arose between himself and one of his security people, a state trooper. Cuomo also was the author of an executive order, number 157, which prohibits companies from doing business with the state of New York if they participated in the Israeli boycott. And that was something that Cuomo brought in called Order 157. Electing Adams, Giuliani, or Cuomo seems like an act of insanity. Also entering the race is former city comptroller Scott Stringer, who oversaw the city's pension funds totaling more than $240 billion. I hope to interview him soon. Another candidate for mayor is New York State Assemblyman Zoran Mandami. Mandami recently said that if he is mayor, that he will have Benjamin Netanyahu arrested if he enters New York. Let's take a look at the video.
And Mayor Mamdani, would you welcome Prime Minister Netanyahu to New York City for whatever he comes for, given the US is not a signatory to the ICC, so he can travel to the US, unlike a lot of other countries. Would Mayor Mamdani welcome Benjamin Netanyahu to the city?
No. As mayor, New York City would arrest Benjamin Netanyahu. This is a city that our values are in line with international law. It's time that our actions are also.
Even though the US is not a signatory to the ICC?
No, it's time that we actually step up and make clear what we are willing to do to showcase the leadership that is sorely missing in the federal administration.
Well, there you have it. You can see this is going to be a very, very different kind of election. New York City is known for having a large Jewish population and influential lobby group right here in Manhattan. But Mandami, on the other hand, does reflect the values of the thousands of students and young people who have been protesting against the violence going on in Palestine and the Gaza Strip and Lebanon and Syria. The man in the red beret, centered as Curtis Sliwa, founder of the Guardian Angels, on a recent patrol in New York's subway system. LiveONETV has reached out to Sliwa, and we'll see if we can set up an interview soon. I did get to meet with him at Live One at the Capitol Mouse House, and even at a Republican event gave him a Capitol Mouse House t-shirt. I'm sitting right in front of the Capitol Mouse House in Studio A here at LiveOne.tv, and can we get one of the cameras to show people exactly what it's like? You can see the rodents that run Congress. There are 435 elected officials who work in the Capitol building. That's 100 senators and 435 congressmen and women, and we follow them all very carefully on our program called Focus 535. Make sure to follow LiveOne.tv LiveOne_TV on X. And if you'd like to support the work that we do, you can pick up your own Capitol Mouse House t-shirt. You can see these are our original shirts and show the rodents who run Congress jumping right out of the Capitol building. You can order your own cool Capitol Mouse House t-shirt by emailing info@liveone.tv.